Hi, I'm Tranter from 4x4offroads.com. In this video I'll tell you about some of the most popular 4x4 trucks and SUVs produced by Chevrolet. The Chevy brand runs deep in American culture and is definitely one of the most iconic vehicles. Early last century, the Chevrolet Series 490 Auto was placed in direct competition with Ford's Model T. Almost a century later, Chevrolet is still GM's best-selling car. I wouldn't tell you to buy a 4x4 Chevy truck, you need to figure that out yourself, because as you know, most types of Chevy pickups and SUVs have been lifted and modified for off-road use. Although the first Chevy pickup came onto the scene way back in 1918 as a modified version of a passenger car, it wasn't until 1951 that the first four-wheel drive pickup hit the road, and even then it was an aftermarket kit installed by Napco. Similar with the pickups, the Suburban only got the four-wheel drive in the late 50s and invented a new segment: big, tough, capable four-wheel drive vehicles. Few have the type of power, towing capability and the sleek look that the Suburban has. From the 1960s, the Chevy and GMC pickup truck lines were known as the CK line. The K was denoted the symbol for the four-wheel drive trucks, while the C meant it was a two-wheel drive. The first Chevy Blazer 4x4 came out as the 1969 model, with features such as air conditioning, power steering and power brakes. It was a four-wheel drive vehicle that anyone could hop in and drive. Later on, the Chevy Silverado and the GMC Sierra replaced the CK light-duty pickup trucks, followed by the Silverado heavy-duty and the Sierra HD in 2001. The Chevy Silverado is by many considered the longest-lasting and most dependable full-size pickup on the road today. You can think of the Chevy Tahoe as Suburban's little brother, smaller and with better fuel economy than any competitor. Introduced in the early 90s, it is based on the same platform also used by the Silverado. Then Chevy gave us the Chevy Colorado as the replacement for the aging S10 series of small pickups. The Chevy Colorado is bigger and more powerful. For some reason they have not become popular for lifting. The Chevy Avalanche is an interesting mix of an SUV and a pickup. It has a four-door crew cab configuration with a separate cab and bed of the standard pickup. The flexible midgate design allows the rear seats to be folded, changing the Avalanche from a 6-passenger SUV to a pickup with seating for 3 and an 8-foot cargo box. You can get the C71 option on most of 4x4 Chevys: Blazer, Tahoe, Suburban, Avalanche, Silverados and Colorados. Not just the cool C71 badges, but some nice features like upgraded Ranco brand shocks, better tires, an automatically locking rear differential, fog lamps, skid plate and more. Now, can you imagine what it feels like to own a Chevy? Let me then show you what our 4x4 Chevy owning friends have to say.
It's what I was raised with, and Chevy just looks good on and off the road or parked in the driveway. Chevy can outperform any other truck out there, and it's all about the heartbeat of America. I take my 2008 Silverado where no designer or engineer ever thought a truck should go, and it still gets me home every time. When you take care of your Chevy, it will take care of you. Because in a Chevy, you will get to the destination you are going to and back without trouble. The Chevy Enduramax will last for a lifetime.
Chevy is the heartbeat of America.
I choose a Chevy because it's the only thing that lasts and parts are cheap. Chevy equals dependable axles, long-lasting transmissions, built to handle power and torque, endless reliable motor options, style, cheap parts, family tradition, and a heartbeat that never lets you down. Because they are good-looking, have sharp body lines, and are cheap to fix. Fortec 350, and they aren't a pile of rusty steel, aka Ford. This is my second Chevy, and I won't ever buy any other make ever.
Because it's Chevy's riding high, nothing else. Mud it and run it.
The small block Chevy are the best engines ever made. Reliable, lots of power, and super cheap to rebuild. And the trucks are built like a tank. And plus, if anything ever does break down out in the trails, all you need is a 9/16 wrench and a screwdriver. Cheap, easy, reliable, interchangeable, tough, plentiful, and damn sexy looking. Because Chevy is the best for towing my Jeep, tough American made. Gotta love that Vortex. Born and raised around GM and will die that way. Pertaining to myself, my truck will outlast me, pulls my camper with ease and never lets me down out in the trail. Because I never owned a truck that will take the beating that mine did at 280,000 with the original motor and trans and keeps on going. That's why I love my Chevy.
Because you want to head off-road, find your used 4x4 Chevy. used.4x4offroads.com/Chevy.